Now I've placed the curved walls, and time to start building in the sides of the Destiny laboratory. I found that if I face the MMU into one direction, it really helps then to just move up, down, left, and right versus changing direction, yaw and pitch and roll. So if I can reduce the number of inputs I need to do in order to do this job, it makes my life a lot easier. And if any game needed to be played in 3D, this is it. Without depth perception, it's really easy to bump into the other pieces, and especially right here, I found myself wishing that I could have some sort of depth perception to see how close this piece I just grabbed was to that piece to the left of it. And I back way up here just so that there's no chance that I'll bump into any of those other pieces. Also found that if I grab one of these pieces and then move my mouse off to one direction, I'll grab it and move it at the same time so that there's less chance of it smacking into something right next to it, something that's not already bolted down. Let's see what's underneath here. I really like being on the underside of the ISS. It's kind of a cool feeling. You really feel the weight of this big object that you're building in space. Gotta be real careful about grabbing this one right now. I want to bump that piece next to it. Bumped it. So I'm just going to place that and then grab that, stop it from moving, and then let go of it. There we go. Perfect. And back straight up. There we go. The shadows help to tell where exactly these pieces are. Once the shadow from something above it goes away, then you know you're clear of the station. And grab this piece without bumping into the piece to the left of it. Carefully. Yeah, there we go. The MMU is great. It's very maneuverable. I love flying it. It's one of my all-time favorite aircraft to fly, if you want to call it an aircraft. Spacecraft, I suppose. I'm going to try and hook up my joystick and pedals to see if I can control the unit that way. Right now I'm figuring out. Yep, the sun's going down, and so I'm gonna take a break and come back once the space station's gone around the Earth. And now we're back. I have built in the dark before, but I found that the cold from space pretty quickly overrides your own body temperature, so it's not super realistic at this point. I am using modified spacesuits so that you are able to work longer in the cold, but it's still just not long enough. So I might make an add-on. It's nice having these pieces all lined up. It's a lot easier to just grab and place. Sticking the my arm out with the tool on it actually helps me give me some depth perception. Let's go grab this piece. A little closer. Gotcha. And now to get this bottom row. I've got all these pieces lined up. Might as well go left to right. Go down so I don't bump my visor into the side of the ISS. That would be bad. Ah, shit. Let me grab that. Alright, got it. Starting to get low on fuel here. Might have to switch out. Alright. It's looking good. A couple more pieces to go.